Welcome to Student Cabin. Today, we'll be looking at mistakes new students make in their first semester and how to avoid them. This will guide you through the common mistakes new university students make and equip you with actionable strategies to avoid them. The unseen traps, how small mistakes add up. So many students don't struggle due to a lack of intelligence, but rather because of small, seemingly harmless mistakes made early on. So this error compound over time, silently shaping their academic journey. Personally, I've made some of these mistakes myself, and those small decisions had already affected my CGPA unknowingly. So I'm sharing this so you don't learn the hard way. The first mistake, taking the first semester casually. Many believe the first semester does not really count or is a time to simply enjoy before getting serious. You have a lot of activity, freshers night, welcoming party and all of that. So, but a lot of people believe that's the time for them to, enjoy and all of that. No, the first semester sets the tone for your entire academic performance. A strong start builds momentum and confidence. So the impact, it is far easier to maintain a strong CGPA than to repair a damaged one. So early choices have lasting consequences. So pause and ask yourself, are you approaching this semester intentionally or you are just hoping for the best? The second mistake, skipping lectures unnecessarily. More than just notes, lectures are where professors emphasize key points. That is when they explain complex ideas and often provide hints about upcoming exams. So when you miss lectures, you are missing context, not just the content. And some students tell themselves they will read the notes later, but later often never comes till exam day, till few days to exam or test. So lectures is where you engage with the material in real time. So don't underestimate the value of being present and engaged in class. The third mistake is poor time management. Because you are just coming into school, you just have earned your freedom and all of that. So you have unstructured days, times whereby you'll be scrolling endlessly, checking different social media pages and all of that, going from one to another. Unnecessary outings and lack of a schedule will lead to lost time. Also, most panic before exam. Why? Because without planning, time slips away and suddenly exams are looming and it causes immense stress. So you are already stressed before the exam day. Also, you become overwhelmed. How? The freedom of university life can quickly turn into overwhelming chaos without proper management. You now have freedom, but you need to plan with this freedom that you have so that you will not become overwhelmed. Also, now simple planning can help you. So you decide when to study, you decide when to rest, how to grow, all right? You decide when where to go, where not to go and all of that. So discipline creates freedom in the long run. So discipline may feel uncomfortable now, but it lays the foundation for a balanced and successful semester. So ensure that you plan each of your day. And the best way to plan for tomorrow is to plan today. So always ensure that you plan your day, plan your time, okay? Plan what you want to do tomorrow, today. Also, the fourth mistake is following the wrong crowd. You are going to meet different set of people in school. And not everyone you meet will share your values. Not everyone you meet will share your goals or your vision. Some friends might discourage your seriousness. Oh, you are going to the library too much. Are you the only one? Let's go out. You are always indoor reading. No, they are going to say that to you. Or they will make you feel awkward for being focused. So not everyone working with you is going where you are going. So this is where you need to decide. So choose friends who respect your academic and personal aspirations. All right? And don't be afraid to walk alone if necessary to stay on your path. The fifth mistake, ignoring course outlines and past questions. Alright, so course outline are not just formal documents, they reveal what matters in that semester, how marks are distributed, the topics to focus on, alright, to focus your energy on. So instead of you to be looking for AOC, alright, master your course outline, befriend your course outline. Many students always long for AOC, area of concentration, but most students do neglect their course outline. So focus on your course outline. That is what is going to guide you to know the courses you will be doing and to know how to focus your energy on them. Also, past questions. Past question is going to unveil patterns, repetition, and the style of assessment. So this will help you to study smarter, not just broader. So this is what will make you to study smart. So let me ask you this question. Do you know what your courses actually require this semester? Or you are just waiting for exam to surprise you? No, don't wait for exam to surprise you. Alright, you need to get started and get prepared now by checking through your course outline and gathering past questions. The sixth mistake, delaying skill development. Skill development is not only for final year students. Most schools used to organize, seminar for their final year students and all of that. But the truth of the matter is that it is not only for the final year students. The earlier, the better. So the market demands, the job market rewards skills. They reward experience and competence, not just academic certificates. So start early, gradually build skills, explore interest, and gain confidence throughout your academic journey. So the earlier the better. Alright, the earlier the better. You are going to make mistake, you are going to fall in love with a particular skill. Sometimes you might not like a particular skill again. So at that time you have a lot of time to experiment with different skills till you begin to master one. So start early. Starting early allows you to explore, to learn, and grow without the intense pressure of deadlines, because you are still in school. So you have time to venture into different things, different skills, and for you to be able to master one. So the earlier, the better. So choices define your journey. Your choices, the choices you are making now is going to define your journey. So let's look at two types of students: the intentional student and the procrastinating student. Now, the intentional student attends lecture, the procrastinating one skips lecture. The other one, intentional student, manages time effectively, while the procrastinating students have poor time management. The intentional student chooses friends wisely, while the procrastinating student just follows the crowd. The intentional student studies smart, while the procrastinating student delays growth. The intentional student develops skills gradually, while the procrastinating student waits until the last minute. So 4 years later, both may hold the same certificate, but their confidence, preparedness, and opportunities will be vastly different. The difference lies in their choices. So what choice are you making today? So I'm putting this challenge to you. Be intentional. Be intentional. Your first semester is not about being perfect. No, not at all. It is about being intentional. You will make mistakes, but avoiding these common ones will make your journey more meaningful and rewarding. So this is the action step for you. Write down one habit you want to build and one mistake you want to avoid this semester. Remember, small, consistent action creates big results. And small decisions today shape your future tomorrow. So for more guidance on how to navigate your student life with clarity and purpose, you need to like, share, and subscribe to Student Cabin. So see you in the next video. Thanks.